that is the gold. You see that background, Mike's got? That is the gold standard.
Oh, let's do it. Let's just get this party started. Mr. Anthony Figaro.
Look, this boy's looking professional, son.
Because I have something else I need to share, Anthony. I have questions. I have questions for you. Oh.
Ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies.
I hope you have the answers.
I gotta say this, man.
That's a crawfish.
Yeah,
I was asking what a crawfish is. Oh.
That's a mud bug. That's a water insect. He got the big claws on him. He lives in the mud. You pull him out, him and his brothers, and you put him in a pot. And then you boil him. Oh. That is the gold standard. And then you put the seasoning in there with the potatoes and the corn. You put a little sausage in there. You know, a little garlic too. You know, and then you stir them up. Stir them up. Then you boil them. And then you pour them on the table. See, that's the pot right there. You boil them. That's all the crawfish. And there's all his brothers and sisters. Even got some cousins in there too. Stir them up. Then you boil them. And then you bathe them in that little tub right there. You see that? You give them a little bath and wash all that little dirt off of them. Because they can all a little nasty swimming in that mud. And you wash it all off of them like that. And then you see that pot right there. You're going to boil it up and you're going to drop them right in there. And you're going to put your little seasoning in there. Make them nice and spicy. Look at them. Look at them pretty. Yeah, that's the finished one right there. See that right? You get that red. Ooh, man, he good. Man, you crack them like that. You suck that head. You eat that meat out that tip, man.
I feel like we should be paying for this entertainment, don't you?
Joe, they got the tails is already. They get the poop out of it and everything.
That's some good shit.
For sure. Stir them up. You boil them.
What's up, everybody? Hail the chat. Thanks for tuning in. It is Tuesday, I think. I don't know. I just woke up. And we are here with some awesome creators talking about a kick-ass book that just launched, is doing so well on Indiegogo. It's great to see how successful this campaign is doing right now. And, of course, since we have the Crawdaddy himself here, we had to play that banger of a song by Lord Finatra, who's in the chat right now. A bunch of people in the chat. Billy is in the chat here. Yeah, everybody loves that jam. Amanda B, of course. Joe Ball of King Toad Comics. What's up? Volt Colbold. Check out his book. That is, I think it's has a sign up right now on Indiegogo. I think that's Havoc. Yeah, and Finatra himself. We had. Let's see who else is in here. A bunch of people. Thanks for tuning in. If anybody hasn't yet, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications. I just tweeted this out, so if you could go over there, share that out. We got Comics Mate. What's up, brother? Good day. And yeah, let's get to it. Let's pull up this campaign and get the boys in here. What's up, Anthony and Mark?
What's going on, man?
What's that?
How's it going?
Good, man. Thank you for having us on. I love that. Thank you. Always hail Lord Finatra. You can't never say enough about him.
Yeah, I'm glad he's here.
Hail to the chat, everybody in the chat. You got all the good people. Look, you even got Sim. You even got Sim here. You know, well, you know now, man. You got Sim up in here. Shit.
CG World Order. Yeah, thanks for coming in here, man. Guys. It's going to be a good show. Like I said, we're going to be here for probably like another 35 minutes talking about this book, kind of your process, where you guys are coming from. And you guys did a book already, and I'm so glad that it's available on the campaign here, because you already fulfilled and had a successful campaign with God's Hand. Yeah. And how do you guys feel how that went over? Like stuff you learned and... because it was successful, you got it out. People were digging it as well.
It was it was an undertaking, man. I mean, for me, it was the first time that I sat behind doing the writing, the art, and then it's overwhelming. And so, I brought Mark in to help me out with the editing and the lettering and some of the layouts and stuff, which I was very, very thankful for that, because if I didn't have him doing that, I'd have been in trouble. And but as well as I do, Phil, it's like, a lot of people think, oh, that you draw comics, that's nice, and it's like, well, not really. Essentially, I'm a producer. I produce comics because I have to. And Marcus and I are in the same boat now. It's like, you have to create it, you have to write it, you have to draw it, then you have to manage the colorist, then you got to manage all these different things. You got to make sure you then you turn into. I got to make sure my ordering guy, my books, my paper, who's got the best prices, how fast can they get it shipped to me, how do I get it shipped? Then I got to make sure I got all my items, my bookmarks, my stickers. I gotta make sure I got my tarot cards, my trading cards. This one that has a better price on tarot cards. This one's got a better price on trading cards, and I'm ordering here. And you know what I mean? And you're doing all that, and and you're running your promotions department, right? So you gotta be promoting. Then you're running your customer service department. You're dealing with the customers at the same time, and then that's before you even get to fulfillment.
Yeah. Well, I always equate it to kind of being like a band manager, 100%. But you're also part of the band. You're in the band, which is crazy.
You kind of like, what it is? It's like you're kind of like how Pete Rose used to be. You know what I mean? Like, you managing the team, but you also a player as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's different than just being an artist or just being a colorist or just being it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you run the whole thing. But
look at this.
I really enjoy. Yeah, this was a lot of fun to do, and me and Marcus had a good time doing this. And
look at this, just the kind of just this like hero moment shot. It's like bam, right here. I just love the composition here. Oh, that's so cool. The panel with the scope. Yeah, and guys, if you like this and you missed out on the first one like I did. You could get it on the new campaign. And in fact, this was Michael Bancroft did a show about the best. Maybe it was on Leroy's show, but it was one of the best covers in CG, and this was one of Michael Bancroft's chosen covers. He loved this one.
Marcus is laughing. This is a bittersweet moment, Phil.
Yeah,
because. Although I'm like, that's a God's hand cover. That is the one cover I did not draw. So it's sweet.
That's hilarious.
That's actually Andy Kuhn did that one. He's
that's awesome.
He does a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle books. He did
Very
that
cool.
one for us. Yeah, he did a good job. That was the image we used for the tarot cards.
And I mean, this one is such a striking and memorable cover as well. I love this one. We did like the Doodle and Chill show. I remember.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was super fun. I tried to kind of emulate this, and I love the smoke here where it's got like the skull faces in it and stuff like that.
Yeah, it came out good, man.
Yeah, so just wanted to show a little bit of this art off because this is available in the new campaign, which let's see if we could get back to. Yeah, look at this.
Phil's a smart guy. I like Phil. He's smart.
Let's see.
He knows what he's doing. He's been around before.
Joe Ball in the chat says, Anthony has the soul of the bayou, while I have the soul of dress slacks.
That's good. That's good. Always look sharp whenever you can.
Have that soul. Everybody loves the soul. And going on to this new one, Justice City Chronicles Volume 1. Billy Basco has a comment here. I really dig how you drew your characters in this book. The proportions are very video game hero-like in the vein of Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, Mortal Kombat. This is a great-looking book.
Which book you talking about? Which one?
I think he's talking about Justice City Chronicles because they have the big arms.
No. There's definitely. It's definitely a different field. Justice City again. You're going for more of. If I had anybody, like if I could hire someone to do Justice God's Hand, it definitely would have been a more noir style because it's a murder mystery supernatural type thing. So you got to be careful how far you push it.
Yeah.
Justice City is essentially the heart of it is 1980s cartoon, so it's meant to be more, loud. You know what I'm saying? The best word I could use is loud. Right.
For sure. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool. Now, could you, either you guys, whoever wants to go, just give like a quick pitch to what Justice City is about?
Yeah, absolutely. Justice City is basically it's like a 80s morning cartoon. It's action packed from beginning to end. You're following, if you scroll down just a bit
Yeah.
to this character here. That's our main character, Nero. He's training to become a Praetorian, which is the defenders of the fictional world that this takes place in, and there's a lot of drama that surrounds Nero. He's graduating at this point. He has other offers from other nations that he's considering. A little arrogant, a little full of himself, and by the end of the book, he goes on his first mission. Things go south, and it kind of sets up the tone for what's to come.
Good guess. Look at this art. And is Nero?
Okay.
Are we gonna? What kind of like action are we gonna expect from this guy?
Oh, like power wise?
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't quite tell anybody what Nero truly is in this book. The school that he is part of is basically a mixture of what you would consider superheroes or metahumans from other parts of the world and their nation's own creations. You know what I mean? You're kind of Captain America type. You know what I mean? So they all come together. They're trained under this. But Nero's pretty badass.
I mean, look at this. I love this. Sorry to interrupt you, but just I wanted to highlight this shot here where he's punching through this guy's like water stomach. That's so cool. Some fun action.
Yeah, we get some elementals in there. He can phase in and out of liquid form. He could also get kicked in the face. Yeah, so Nero has strength, speed, durability, and he has some energy projection abilities, which at this point in the story, nobody kind of really knows where those are coming from. But it's all going to be stuff that gets tackled farther down the line.
This is so cool. Lots of action.
I'm that's awesome, man. We think, again, like you said, this project, and again, is something that me and Marcus started 15 years ago, 16 years ago. And we did the very first Justice City Chronicles, which was a 12-page story. And it was in an omnibus that we did. We worked with a guy with Ape Entertainment. And we felt he made a poor decision on the cover that Marcus felt so strongly about that he went and formed his own studio called Light and Age Studios. And said, I am going to reproduce this book in color with my cover on it. And so we did that, and it was great, man. It went into previews, like the whole nine. Like it was one of these experiences, like my first experience back in 2005, the whole thing. And it was awesome, man. And the book was supposed to come. The book was coming out in October of 2005. And I had it set up, man. He was going to come down. We were going to go to comic book stores, do signings, the whole nine and shit like that. And Katrina hit in 2005 and really kind of turned things upside down. So over the next couple of years, we tried to put issue 2 together, which we got drawn, and Marcus started to put together. And for whatever reason, man, it just, life happens. Shit happens in life.
For sure.
And it shows up and shit, and because we old, Phil. We old boy. You know what I'm saying? We old. And it wasn't until 2017 or 2016 and I did a book called The Chronicles of Count Carlos for a guy, and he crowdfunded it on Kickstarter, and I brought Marcus in, and it bled it back into me to do comics. And then I did God's Hand, and that went real well. And Marcus and I were like, let's redo this, man. Let's put this back on. So we have the 20 pages that have never seen light before. No one's ever seen them before. They're from roughly 12 years ago, right? So Marcus went in. That's what you're looking at right now.
That's what you're looking at. So you have about 20 pages of that, and then you're going to have an additional, I guess, almost 40 pages of the new stuff, which probably we're going to we're probably going to slow roll it, right? What I'd like to do is wait for that lull. You know how you get that lull in the campaign?
Yeah, for sure.
And then just start pushing out all the new shit.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a great idea.
But we felt so strongly about these pages that even as old as they are, they're still, look at them. Like we felt good about them, bro. You know what I mean? And we said, you know what? Let's put this, and then let's open with this, and then we're gonna really come out. We're gonna come out swinging.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, man. This is awesome, and I mean, it looks like you guys know what's going on in the story, and you know where it's gonna go. Is there a definitive end to this, or are we going to see more stories in this world?
No, this is. I mean, I've plotted this and outlined it for about 8 volumes, and I think we got 2 spin-off books that we would probably do in between.
Right.
After that, I mean, if there's demand for it, you know what I mean. There's plenty of ways I could go with it, but this arc would be pretty definitive in terms of telling the story I want to tell. So you're looking at probably about 8 more books like this.
Wow. That's awesome. That's great to hear as well. And so, let's go check out down here what else we got. We got some kick-ass bookmarks.
Yeah, all metal.
Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah, people have been really wanting that, especially even people in the chat. I know Amanda B has been in some other chats talking about metal bookmarks. And that's something that is super cool. They're very collectible and useful as well, especially with something that has a lot of pages. Like this seems like you're going to have a good sized book with it. How big is the book going to be when people get it?
We're looking at probably about 80 pages.
Yeah, kick-ass.
So
that's good.
and here's the thing: we got, what is it, at 10,000?
At 10,000, we bump it up. Stretch goal is for 10,000, we're going to do 10 more pages.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I believe at 20, if we hit 20, it'll get 10 more. So the book could top out at 100.
Yeah, that's awesome. I even for the books that I put out, I try to make them give as much story and content as possible.
100%. I know you do. I know you do. And I believe me, and I noticed that, Phil. That was one of the things that I noticed, that if you're going to ask your people to put in 25, if you're going to ask them to put them dollars up, you know what I mean? Like they need to get, my mentality is this, and I stand by my God's hand work. This is my mentality. However you felt when you got God's hand and you opened it up and you look at it, expect that with Justice City. Yeah. When you get this book and you open and you go through it, you will be happy to give me another $25 the next time my campaign comes out.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Because you will know exactly where your money went.
That's building the relationship with your fan base and your backers, getting that content out there. We got a question from me in the chat, Ahmed. He said, "Phil, is Magic Cop your first comic?" It's our first graphic novel, the first Magic Cop that we did in 2019, and we launched it. And then we did the Lost Pages, and now we have Magic Cop 2. But back in the day, guys, you'll probably like this. My brother and I, we did small comics and went to like conventions like Wizard World here in Chicago, and we did the silhouette. And this is all, shitty because it's been around for years. This was like 2012, and because we didn't know any artists or do art back then. It's actually photos of me and my friends made it look like a comic book.
That's pretty cool, though, bro.
So
I like that. I like that kind of stuff, bro. You take what you got, bro, and you make it. You make it happen. That's cool as fuck, man.
Yeah. So this was the first appearance. Well, this was not issue 2, but this was like the first time people seen the silhouette, and so we took that character and put him in the Lost Pages, and he's like now our most popular character from that book. So maybe we'll release digital copies of this shit because it's so bad.
Yeah. Do it, bro. People like that. I mean, they dig that shit, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was long. I was like 17 or 18 when we did that shit. That was fun. So, but yeah, Billy's like surprised that these are old pages that you guys have done.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely. Marcus and I sat down and we looked at it and we were like, man, like, I mean, the other reason we felt like this too is because it's never been in print. No one's ever seen it before. And so we were just like, man, and I give Marcus credit. He went through and touched them up because initially I had initially done them in pencil, and then we had someone color over them. And for 10 years ago, it looked okay.
Yeah.
Right. And so Marcus went back through and he basically touched. What you had to do, Mark? Redo all the blacks.
Yeah, all the blacks were because it was right over pencil.
Right.
The coloring style, it was like it was faded. You could tell within the blacks that it wasn't inked. So
this is cool. This character who's like all in black, he's awesome. He's like the
Snake Eyes. He's the Snake Eyes of the group.
He's like jacked Snake Eyes. Like this guy, you don't want to mess around with him. And I love his like little goggle things going on. It's just really cool design. I wanted to point that out because he's badass.
We were thinking about premiering a piece which I think it's almost finished. Marcus, do you have the last one I sent you from Jay? Not do you have the two images, one of Yogum and one of Phoenix, but you have the other one, the group shot? The one that the last one that Jay fooled with.
Yeah, I think so. Let me look for that.
If you guys want to share that, just bring that up whenever.
Premiere that on Phil's show, bro.
Cool. Billy in the chat says, whatever touch-ups you did made this look very contemporary and fresh.
He did, dude. I tripped out on it, man. I tripped out when Marcus. I mean, they looked good. They did. But Marcus went in and tightened it up. Like that's why it was like he came in on God's hand and helped me out. It was like, look, man, I think we can really do this. Let's, this was our first project together. Let's put this back together. And we pulled out these things, and he's like, I think I can touch these up. And he touched them up. And I was like, dude, these look good, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I told him, I said, I'd kiss your ass, bro, if you could tell those pages were done 10 years ago, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, no.
Straight up.
It looks great, man.
So the only way you can really tell is if you compare that to God's hand stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you look at God's hand, like I use that's really my that's what it, you know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like. That was an homage. That's an homage cover right there. That version, because if you look up Justice City Chronicles, the original cover looks like that. And why that's an exclusive cover is because we basically wanted to put a throwback cover on that.
That's cool.
So what I did was I redrew the original cover.
Nice.
And so basically, it's you can only get that through Indiegogo.
Very cool. Let's see. We got Monstrosities X in the chat. What's up? Comics Man wants these exclusives. Want the exclusives?
That's it.
Joe is in the chat. Albino Thunderbun says, Phil, don't be surprised if one day that janky first issue silhouette becomes the Zade Comics equivalent to Cyberfrog Awards and all. That would be crazy. It's so poorly written too, which is hilarious.
Look, man, I had to tell that to Marcus. I'm like, look, let's do this. He's like, no, I don't want him to see that. It's all fun. It's all good, man.
Yeah. Justin Enemy wants to know who the artist is. Anthony is the artist.
That would be me. That would be me, brother.
Pale Rider in the chat. We got a lot of people in here. Thank you.
Shit, I'm on my
What do you want?
Oh, I got the Justice City stuff here. I'm on my my laptop, Mark. It's tough for me to maneuver because the son of a bitch will kill on me. Look at these. We do like, hey, here's an exclusive. You want an exclusive? We just got these. This just came in the mail just now. Look at this. So you can put that up on there. So this is the official sketch cards.
Oh, cool.
That people can get. Look at that. And the
I love
City
that
logo. Got that on the back.
That's so cool. Yeah, I love that people are doing this. My buddy Passion for Drawing got his own like sketch cards made up.
Passion, I love Passion.
Yeah, Passion's awesome.
He's good people.
Yeah, he's over on Twitch streaming right now, doing some art and sketch cards for Magic Cop. So,
well, just let me know, bro. You know, if you
Yeah. Let's see. You have a good point, Joe. That early issue of Phil's. Yeah. Let's see. Sim. You could always rework the dialogue in first silhouette and release it digitally on the Lost Pages campaign. That's true.
I would do that. That's what Marcus. That's what Marcus did. He went in and he basically reworked all the dialogue and shit. So it's like, you know what I mean, to basically update it and modernize it for what we're trying to do right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To build to enlarge the scope, to tie in whatever we got coming, whatever we, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you could do that, I would definitely do that. People dig
awesome.
that shit, man.
So this is the shirt you guys are offering here for Wolfpack. I love the quote on the back. A wolf doesn't concern himself with opinions of sheep. I think that quote could, everybody can learn from that quote.
I think you're right.
This weekend, this week, the start of the week, a lot of, just remember that quote, everybody.
I told you I like Phil.
Of course. Let's see, Billy, another comment. I feel like Anthony is the man you get introduced to by a business associate that sits you down to get the job done.
In another life, Billy, in another life. I'm retired now. I tried. I live a different life now, man. I'm up. But for the right price, I could be coaxed out of retirement.
Did you have Marcus? Did you have that stuff that Anthony wanted you to pull up?
Yeah, I'm seeing if I can get it in here now.
Cool. Let's while you do that, why don't we watch the trailer to this?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Sure.
Let's see here. Let me pop that up. Justice City Chronicles, everybody. The link is in the description down below. If this is something you're digging, then definitely check it out. I'm gonna set this up. We can watch the kick-ass trailer. And just give me a second here. Pop this up. You guys hear that?
Yes.
There we go, everybody. Check that out. That was sick. Blue Samurai in the chat. What's up? Says, love that Wolfpack logo. Yeah, it's pretty iconic. I would say, I'd say there's many iconic characters in CG, not just one. So, a lot of.
You're my boy, Blue. My boy.
Yeah. Let's see here. So, did you get that up, Mark?
Yeah, it should be coming up. 1 second.
Right,
Yeah, saying I could do this if you want. I could show this.
Oh
no!
Yeah.
There you go.
This is.
Look at that.
This is. Like I got your boy. Let's see. I got your boy with the goggles on right there. Look at
him. He's awesome
right there.
Now, is this something you've done recently?
Oh, this is in the process.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Process. There you go.
Right.
It's still being worked on.
It's still being worked on.
And what is this going to be used for?
Oh, that's going to be the secret, Philly. That's the secret. That's one of the secrets. That's one of the secrets.
That's good.
Yeah, you could go back to the if you go back to the campaign page, just refresh that and scroll down.
Sweet. Oh, you did it on the fly, huh?
Oh, yeah. He's good. He's good, bro. I don't have him around just because he looks good. You know what I mean?
All right, where are we scrolling to?
All the way to the bottom. You'll see it.
Alrighty. Oh, whoa! Is this it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Look at that. Let me pop that out here.
Is that the newer one? Oh, that's the one. Okay. I got an edit. I got edits for that one. I got to
Look at
send them
this.
to you.
Yeah, but it's not the final colors. But
Yeah. No. Yeah.
It's cool. I like these group shots, man. They're very I don't see a lot of shots like this. You know, it's kind of like this and the thing you're working on right now. It's very much something of your own. You know, this is really cool. Dig this. This guy reminds me of Bison too. I think that's why Billy is like, oh yeah, reminds me of Street Fighter. This guy, you know, he's got that kind of like dictator look to him.
I only laugh because when we designed them initially, you know what I mean, and we drew them, it never occurred. I swear to God, it never occurred to us until like later, and we were like looking through, we're like, this fucking dude looks like Bison, bro. Like, oh man.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. And I think that's a lot of, creating your own stuff is, of course, you're taking inspiration of the stuff that you like, even if it's subconsciously.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the silhouette and our character, and he's a character that came out of like a joke of like, because I love the Shadow,
Right.
the character, the Shadow, and it's like, whoa, well, what if, how the Shadow can turn invisible, he can turn into a shadow. What if this guy is always a shadow and he can't turn back? Like that would be like, what would he be able to do? So it's like out of those conversations you come up with new stuff. For sure.
100%, bro.
We got Dave in the chat. Those robots, armored guards look really cool. Yeah, those are some sick designs. I love that mohawk design there. And just this guy, so simple. Is this the same guy with the goggles?
No, but he has the same goggles.
Yeah, it's so simple. That mask is so cool. I love that collar. That's awesome. Yeah, this is great. Thanks for the exclusive, guys.
Yeah, we have the which will be coming out probably end of the week, beginning of next week. We have the trading card designs that'll be coming up. They're getting colored right now. So
nice. Yeah, always working on stuff. I know how that is. Always getting stuff in from colorists and
how that is
and everything. Yeah,
you know how that is. So
sweet. Let's go back here and let's see what you guys could get, because I know you guys, kind of went all out with these perks here. Let's see.
Yeah,
a little bit,
man.
Of course, the first one we have here is the featured tier, which is the one I'm going to be picking up so I can get that God's Hand, man. And if you guys missed out on God's Hand, then this is the perk you're going to want to get. Comes with the bookmark. Now, is this the metal bookmark? Awesome.
All the bookmarks are metal.
Kick ass. And then that main Justice City cover. And that's for $50. Great price for the 2 books. And how many of these the God Hands do you have left over from the campaign?
I got at least 100.
Cool. That's
at least
good.
100. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that what I did was we had the main, which was the charcoal covers. Those were the campaign exclusives. Mm-hmm. And then we had the standard covers, which you could, that I would sell to the public and whoever, which is the red covers, right? So we had extras of those. That's what we had left over.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, because you want everybody to enjoy it, but at the same time, you want to make sure that your fans get an exclusive out of it. That it's like, for supporting this, for doing that, you know what I mean? Like, there is some exclusivity to that. It needs to remain there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. We got high praise in the chat here. Comics Me says, I've got God's Hand, and it's great. If you haven't read it, then you're going to want to.
Thank you, brother.
And that praise. Yeah, I love these bookmarks. You get the just the book alone, or with the bookmark. Both covers. If you want one for a friend, or you just love collecting that, plus the bookmark. And then this one, what does this come with? The Sergeant Major pack. This is 3 covers.
Yeah.
Plus a trading card. It looks like. and that bookmark, right? Yeah,
Correct.
yeah, and all the
Yes.
copies are signed too. So this is kind of like your everything pack. And I really love. Is there somewhere where we could see this trading card? Because it looks awesome from this picture in here.
Marco.
Is it on the campaign?
Yeah, let's see what we can do here.
All right, cool. I'll keep running through these. The Officers Edition here comes with 2 copies of Justice City Chronicles, and then both signed, 2 metal bookmarks because you got the different bookmarks, a print, 2 trading cards. So we got multiple trading cards. That's what you guys were saying. They're coming in. They're getting colored soon, right? Awesome. And the hand-drawn sketch card, which is something that I'm interested in. You just showed off those little sketch cards that you got. That's going to be cool. I love sketch cards, and especially they're so personal. They're original arts, and they're very affordable too. Let's see. Blue Samurai in the chat says there's something real to the God's Hand characters. Not finished with God's Hand, but you got me for Justice City. There you go.
Thank you, Blue.
And I think that's one of the most important parts of storytelling is the characters, having those characters that someone can relate to, that they feel fleshed out, that they don't feel like words on a page, they
100%.
feel like
100%.
someone that breathes and lives.
100%. Writing good dialogue, like you said, I mean, that's part of it. I mean, you know what I mean? Having really good dialogue and interaction between the characters is a big part of that. You know that as a writer, you know how it is. You know what I'm saying? It has to feel organic. It has to feel like each character somewhat has their own cadence, has their own ideas, has their own feelings, has their own place.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of the times that's hard to do too for a lot of people, because you have to try to write someone that feels like they live outside of that book. Like they feel like when you close that book, they just don't disappear. Like they're doing stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
So let's see here. The Captain's Club. Now this is big, man. When I saw this, I was freaking out. You guys are doing a box?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, tell me about that. Because this has the box with it.
Yeah, you get the box, which is beautiful looking, man. Marcus, he sent it to me. He's like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" I'm like, "Dude, like this is serious, So, and again, you get the 3 covers. I believe you get, because my screen is tiny.
Yeah. It says you got 4 trading cards. The shirt comes with a print.
Correct.
And sketch cards too.
There's some metal prints in there as well, isn't
there?
there?
Yeah, a metal print. I see.
Yeah.
And so now is this box is it the shipping box that's going to have art on it, or is it going to be something that's in another box? Like, how does that work?
Well, the box would be wrapped, because it'd be a crime if I just slapped a sticker
art
on it.
Yeah. Cool. So it's like
it's real nice.
It's like a shipping box that you.
Correct.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Which I love. I mean, that's something cool. Collectors could have it. You put it on a shelf too. I'm sure.
Phil, you should do one.
Man.
Really, bro. No bullshit, bro. Like you put some of your artwork on there, and you put that shit on. I'm telling you, bro, you will fall in love with that shit, and you'll just be like, bro, I'm gonna put these out there just so I can have one. I swear, man. And the people, they do it because there's something about it, little brother. And I think you put some of them lost pages on there, some of them characters on there, dude. That shit'll pop, bro.
Yeah, what I really want to do is, but I don't know what it would take to make it. So for Magic Cop, I would love to do a box that looks like a VHS tape box, that has that aesthetic, like the 80s original tapes.
You could do that. You would just have to design the artwork so that the sides, that the front has the little flap in it, at the bottom that looks like the tape slides out. Yeah, make the bottom black, make the sides just like a V, and then just make all the other sides just look like a bigger VHS box. I think
I would love that. And I think for the lost pages, I would love to do a box that looks like a big hardcover book, because in the story there's like this big magical tome. So it'd be cool if you could open this big book and there's all your trades in there.
100%. Now Marcus
awesome.
designed it.
Yeah.
August, you can also, when you open the box, there's
Mhm.
images inside the box, or there's stuff inside the box as
Oh,
well
that's
that you
cool.
can put
Yeah.
on there, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Yes.
you can put it all in this thing, dude.
that would be awesome.
You can update the page and scroll
Cool.
back down to the bottom.
All right. This man's on the scene doing all this. Adding to the campaign. Yeah, so you guys got just some big bundles, which I'm glad people are picking them up too. Let's see.
Yeah.
Where we find there it is. Look at this. This is so cool, dude. Look at that Nero. He's looking like a badass. So this is one of the trading cards that you guys will be getting in the packs. That's so
Yes.
cool. Kick ass. And I love the background here too. The colors on that, it's like painted. Like it's very, very much you're getting that blood feel across.
That was the idea.
Yeah, of course. Great job with that, guys. That's so cool. Now, for your trading cards, of course, this is going to be the front of the trading card. What do you guys plan to have on the back of it? Is it going to be like biography stuff on there? What do you think about?
It's another little. It's basically another clipped image of the character and then
Yeah.
a bio.
Cool. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we did too.
So it was either bios or do I do like power rating stuff like the old Marvel cards? And I was like, we're just gonna do bios.
Yeah, I think that's fun. And as like a writer, you could put more like Easter eggs or more informations that you might not get in the book about the character on the cards, which I appreciate, and I hope other readers do too, so they can learn more about the characters. Because, like I said, the characters are super important, and it's cool little ways to put hints and stuff at future foreshadowings with that as well. So if you guys are getting this, make sure you're getting some of those cards because you're going to get some extra bios there. And I think we got another backer. We had 56 before. Now we have 57 now. So you guys broke 500 or 5,800. We were at
Closing in
5.7 before. So there. Thank you everybody in the chat who checked this out and decided to back. The link is in the description, and we put in the chat a little bit. You guys anything else you want to talk about before we head on out of here?
No, just back the campaign. You got till tomorrow. If you back it today, you get the exclusive metal trading card. So
Sick.
make sure you do that. Make sure you get on with that. So,
Yeah, do that, everybody. Before we got Sweens in the chat. What's up? And Muttman, thanks
What's
for
happening,
tuning
brother?
in, guys. Yeah, hit the like on the video. Dojo Kun Comics is in here too. Thanks for tuning in,
what's
guys.
happening, bro?
Yeah, it's been a great show. Before we head out, do you mind if we take a look at the Magic Cop campaign that I've been doing?
No, of course not, brother.
Awesome, man.
It's your house, man.
I always ask.
No, I hear you. It's your house, brother.
Let's see. All right, yeah, Magic Up. We got a couple more backers this morning, which is amazing. Thank you guys so much. We just blasted past 10K. I think it was yesterday because we put up some awesome traditional art. There's something we've been doing like every week here for our campaigns on this Magic Up campaign. Like every Monday, we're putting up new sketch cards from awesome creators. So we put these up yesterday, and they flew off the shelf. These were by Alan Alonso. Kick-ass artist. He's the artist behind the Masquerade character in the Lost Pages, and he's also doing the Ashcan for Magic Cop 2. So these are sold out already, but I just wanted to show them off because they're so cool. We got Helly, the sexy witch. We got Grey Wolf, which Anthony, you like the wolves, so we got Grey Wolf in his samurai armor. Look at kick-ass. And the Headless Hitman here, blowing holes in the card. So I thought that was super creative. But those are sold out, and those helped us get past the 10K mark. And this was, speaking of bookmarks, we did a traditional painted bookmark by an artist over here in Chicago named Adam Michaels. And he painted this with like neon watercolors. So this is going to be printed on the bookmarks. And this original piece also sold yesterday. So guys, thank you for supporting Magic Cop. And stay tuned next week. We're going to have even more sketch cards for you guys to check out. Trying to get to some new stretch goals and with this being past 10K, we just unlocked the first trading card of the campaign, which is this big badass piece from your boy Preston Acevedo.
It is, boy.
Preston.
Look at that. He's
Nigga to
kick-ass.
fight. That's it.
Yeah, he did this fully painted. The original painting is still up for grabs on the campaign, but this is our big bad guy. His name's Arsenic Jones. He's a badass bodybuilder who uses magic as steroids, so he's like Magical Bane. And he's, feeding off of these magic wands that are stabbed into his back. He's killed pixies. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the story. So definitely grab a copy of Magic Cop. We're working hard on it. We're more than halfway done with it. So check that out. And of course, if you guys want something to read very soon, then check out the Lost Pages, because that is shipping out every day. We're ship on demand, so this is totally done. This is a crap ton of artists on it. Some of the best artists I've ever worked with, including Simon Bisley on the cover. So check that out too, guys. And I appreciate everybody that supported these books, supported Zade Comics.
100%, man.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without you guys.
Well, that's a fact, bro.
Yeah. And guys, I want you guys to come over here and support Justice City Chronicles. We already got one backer. And hopefully, you just launched yesterday, which this is so good for the first day, 5K.
I think we just got somebody else as well.
Really? Let's do a little refresh here. 57 backers right now. If we refresh it, 58 backers. There we go. Kick ass. One step closer to 6,000.
Yes, sir. You
Awesome.
can't, and like you said, Phil. I mean, and we say this, and but I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. With guys like yourself, man, who allow us to come on here and pimp our wares and shill and whatnot, makes a big deal. And then the chat, you know what I'm saying, is always wonderful. I see a bunch of people in here that I see all over the place, and these are the people who basically buy our product, and these are the people who make sure that the stuff we put out there gets seen. And so without you, without people like that, without yourself, you know what I mean? We're sitting home drawing doodles, man.
Yeah, no problem, man.
A lot of love, man.
That's the whole thing is about us supporting each other, because everybody here as a creator, we've all been in the same boat at one point or another, struggling to either find someone to collab with or being at conventions. So at the end of the day, we're all trying to get stories that we love out to fans. And the more I can help with that, the better, I think. Let's see, Muttman's been loving all the Zade Comic fan art. Yeah, we're actually doing a fan art contest. If you guys didn't know, let me pull up the info on that. If you guys are interested in fan art contests, I think it's here. Nope, it's in one of the updates. Here it is, yeah. The fan art contest, it ends April 26th, so that's when we go in demand. So if you guys like the characters and want to be a part of the fan art contest, you could just post it either on Instagram or Twitter using hashtag MC2fanart, and you could tag me as well. And the winner gets a Magic Cup pack, which is all the books plus the Magic Cup, and your art will be published in the book too. So definitely be a part of that. We love seeing all the fan art. It'll be voted on Twitter. So yeah, that's something fun that everybody could participate in. And usually, here's kind of like a pro tip. Whoever wins the fan art contest, we usually hire for future gigs, because that's how we found Alan Alonso, who's worked for us, and Avery Butterworth won the fan art contest for the Lost Pages, so he's working for us now. So check that out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We might have to steal that idea, Phil.
yeah, man. And it's so cool. It's one of the best parts of doing this is seeing like your characters in someone else's, style. Let's see. Billy says, I'm drawing some big old green boobies this month for Phil. There we go. Doing some fan art. That green heart. Hail. Yeah. Guys, thanks for coming on. Glad we could get some backers, some more eyes on this book. If you guys are in the chat, definitely share this around. And even if you can't back right now and you want to in the future, you could hit this follow button on the campaign page with the red heart. And it'll remind you every time that these guys send out an update to their campaign. It'll email you and give you the same information. So you'll know what's going on when you do have the money to back the book and support these guys. So yeah, thanks for coming on, fellas.
Thanks for having us.
No,
man.
thanks for
I
having
appreciate
us, bro. 100%.
No problem.
Man.
No problem.
100%.
Sorry, I slept in. We couldn't do this early.
I was like, damn, right? Shit, what happened? You know,
I stayed up late. I was writing all night until like 4 a.m. or later. So
yeah,
got to get that
Yeah, you're
grind
right.
done.
yeah, you're right, bro.
Yeah.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for having us on, brother.
No problem. It's still have like 20 people in the chat. If you guys haven't checked the book out, please do. The link is in the description. The links to all the books we talked about today. And join us. I think tonight we're going to be on Sugar Chris's channel. He changed his name. We'll be talking to him about Magic Cop down there.
Make sure you ask him to tell you how he got that name. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll for sure ask.
Ask him that. He wasn't always known as Sugar. And then and also ask him about Spicy Chris as well.
Oh, yeah, okay. He's got some multiple personalities going, I guess. But yeah, I think we'll leave you guys with some beautiful tunes by Lord Finatra as we came in here, and we'll see you guys later. Let's see. Have a good one, everybody.
Oh, let's do it. Let's just get this party started. Mr. Anthony Figaro,
Look, this boy's looking professional, son.
because I have something else I need to share, Anthony. I have questions. I have questions for you. Oh.
Ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies.
I hope you have the answers.
I gotta say this, man.
That's a crawfish.
Yeah,
I was asking what a crawfish is. Oh.
That's a mud bug. That's a water insect. He got the big claws on him. He lives in the mud. You pull him out, him and his brothers, and you put him in a pot. And then you boil him. That is the gold standard. And then you put the seasoning in there with the potatoes and the corn. You put a little sausage in there. You know, a little garlic too. You know, and then you stir them up. Stir them up. Then you boil them. And then you pour them on the table. See, that's the pot right there. You boil them. That's all the crawfish. And there's all his brothers and sisters. Even got some cousins in there too. Stir them up.